Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Spring Cleaning with me, and today we're going to be tackling the bathroom. Super embarrassing that it's been allowed to get this date, but there's me, Hila, your host for today. It's all good vibes, so remember to subscribe and like and comment. It really helps the channel and I appreciate you. So the toothbrush is going to be your best friend throughout cleaning the bathroom, and we're also going to be using this Sterident, the shower cleaner, as well as a window and glass cleaner, plus microfiber cloths. You cannot do cleaning without that, and of course your marigolds to protect your hands. I like to clean from top to bottom, so the first thing is I'm going to grab my step ladder. I'm going to wipe down the light fittings because those gather dust in a crazy way, especially with the moisture of the bathroom. When people are taking showers, it tends to stick on there, and ideally you want to do this maybe once a year. And I'm also going to wipe down the corners where sometimes little tiny spots of mold occur. Basically, the idea is to do as much stuff using the step ladder as is possible, so that once you're done with it, you can get it out of the way. So the vents, as well as the corners, as well as just wiping down the walls. Most likely your bathroom will have been painted with bathroom safe paint, which means that it is easier to wipe down. And if you have a shower cubicle, now is the opportunity to get the dust off of those surfaces that it gathers that you normally wouldn't be able to access when you're doing your day-to-day cleaning. Absolutely worth it, definitely. So the next thing is to move down to the floor level now, and we're going to empty out the trash can. We're also going to take off all of the towels from the radiators. The towels are going to go into the laundry to get a nice 60-degree wash. And whilst we're doing stuff, we're going to use the toilet renovator cleaner. We're going to get that onto the bowl and we'll let it sit whilst we get everything else done. That way the product is working for you. So because dust has accumulated and I am asthmatic, I try to clean things in a way that reduces moving the dust. I will use my hoover to get the dust off, and that includes on the radiator rungs as well, because it's a nice looking radiator, but this is a dust trap. And whilst I'm there as well, any spots that I find that have got cobwebs, I'm going to use the telescopic extension on the hoover to just get those, to give the bathroom a nice brand new clean feel. We move on to the basins now, and I like to use the supermarket owned brand cream cleaners because I find that they work just as well as the more expensive branded ones. And again, with the microfiber cloths, we're just going to wipe down everything, and then we're going to use our trusty old toothbrush, and we're just going to brush around the faucets, around the drain plug, giving it a really nice thorough cleaning, and so that by the time you rinse it off, it's going to look brand sparkling new. I never actually throw out old toothbrushes. I keep them for this purpose because I use them in so many places, even when it comes to cleaning the car and even downstairs in the kitchen sink. But you give everything a nice, and if you've got faucets that have got moving parts, you want to just move those, turn it on so that you can get to the bits where grime, lime scale might actually build up. And once you're done, everything just looks so nice. By this point, I start to get excited. And the other thing that I like to do is to give everything a brand new feel by just washing down all of the hand sanitizers or mouthwash gels that stand on the counter. The next thing is to finish off with cleaning that radiator by giving it a wipe down using a damp microfiber cloth, making sure to get behind the radiator as well because dust will get there. And then I will use a clean dry hand towel to just dry it off so that we can achieve that streak free finish. And that, if you add some vinegar, will make it even easier. I'll take all of the pot plants that I have and just wipe down the pots themselves. And another thing that I like to do to give the bathroom a spa feel is to just wipe down the leaves of all of the plants using just a damp microfiber cloth, because they also gather dust. And I've moved all of my plants over to the other window just to try something a little bit different. And I'll do the same thing for my orchid as well, which has got these really great leaves. It's a really great plant to use in the bathroom. By the way, it does give your bathroom a spa-like feel when you just have a simple orchid. I also have a spider plant, which is a little bit more problematic. It does take up a lot of space, but it manages to survive in the bathroom. So I'll just cut off the spiders that are coming off, or any dead leaves, just to give it a freshening up, water it, and then I'm just going to put it back in place. But before I do that, I'm going to clean the window, give it a nice wipe down, and then I'll also clean the bins and the stools that we have, like do a proper clean where as if I'm doing the washing up basically. So I'll soak them up, rinse them off, and then I'll leave them to dry, and then I'll dry them before I put them back. And as well as the toys, the bath toys that the kids use, those will also get a washing. At this point now, I'm ready to tackle the big daddy, the bathtub. So that just gets wiped down and washed down in the same way that the sink basins do. And then I will use a dry towel to just dry everything off to give it a nice streak-free finish. In between the spring clean, I always make sure to do a swish and swipe every day, which does make it easier to keep things on a slightly even keel. So by this point now, I am just drying off everything and putting it back where it was, and everything is just going to look and feel brand new because it doesn't have a layer of dust on it. It's all nice and clean and fresh and shiny, and that's exactly what you want in the bathroom, especially when you do a deep spring clean. So again, with the stools, they get the same treatment, although I've realized that my children are old enough now not to need the stools, so I'm going to sell them, but they've been cleaned now, so it'll be easier for me to just list them on eBay. I'll also do the door as well, because we have a door that's got some fancy cornicing which gathers dust, so that gets a wipe down. And at this point, we're now finally ready to tackle the floor. So I've removed the dust already by hoovering it, because I didn't want to just be tracking the dust and the water all over the place. So that's why I remove it right at the beginning. And so I'll use my damp microfiber cloths with water and just give everything a nice wipe down, and then dry everything off. I could leave it to air dry, but that would leave some streaks on there. But if I use a towel just to finish it off, it works. And then the last thing is to use these Steradent tablets that would just sit in the toilet for an hour to help with removing limescale. And guys, this is what it looks like. It is nice and fresh and clean, almost as if we just moved in, and I love it. And I hope that you've enjoyed spring cleaning with me today. Thank you so much for joining me. I had so much fun with this. Hope you subscribe, hit the like button. I do put out videos regularly. Until next time, take care. Bye.